What's up, everybody? This is the Chicago Sports Talk Michael back at it again with another Chicago Bears video. If you already don't know, the Chicago Bears absolutely got a steal of a player at the cost of a fourth round pick, Keenan Allen of the Chicago Bears. So, what does this mean for the Chicago Bears going forward? Because even though Keenan Allen is a very talented player, I'm not taking anything away. It was a good deal, and the fact that we only had to give a fourth round pick says a lot about what Keenan Allen brings to the team. Now, talking about what this means for the team is right now the Bears have four draft picks by the time of this video. The Bears absolutely need to trade back either from the number one overall pick and the number nine or the number ninth overall pick. And they have to get at least acquire of draft capital for either one or number nine. And you only do that by trading the number one overall pick. And I won't be surprised if the Bears trade down twice in the 2024 NFL draft. Now, what the addition of Keenan Allen, and I want to make sure everyone's known this, he's 31 years old. And he's going on the last year of his contract, assuming the Bears will need to pay him most likely if he has a good year. So, and plus, this does not rule out the Bears taking a wide receiver in the first round at all. They could very much take Marvin Harrison Jr. They could take Roma Doomsday, and they could take Malik Neighbors and put them in the slot receiver and have them mold into developing into the starting receiver. So I just want to make this everybody known that just because we have Keenan Allen on our team does not mean we're not for sure drafting we're not drafting a receiver in the first round. Our wide receivers outs our starting one is DJ Moore. Our second is Keenan Allen, and the question is who's going to be the number three. And I know a lot of people are saying, "Well, you can have Tyler Scott fill it in," but I don't. I don't. Tyler Scott's potential is not really a slot receiver, and Velus Jones Jr. might be a running back if we switch his position. But here or there, I still think if I'm Ryan Poles, and plus people want to forget that we have four draft picks. You either trade from number one or trade number nine. And plus, if people want to say, well, you could trade down from nine. Yeah, we can trade down from nine, but it just won't be as big as a haul for a quarterback like JJ McCarthy or Michael Penix or Bo Nix or who else am I thinking of? Could be a quarterback, maybe Jaden Daniels, probably, but I highly doubt it. But either way, you're not going to get much trading the ninth overall pick as you would do with the number one overall pick. And if you think the Chicago Bears are entering this year's draft with only four draft picks, you're crazy. Because the number one overall pick is a valuable asset of where teams trade. And I'm going to do mock scenarios about the Bears trading down. So, and they're going to get a lot for that number one overall pick than they do with the ninth overall pick. So, yeah, Keenan Allen, yeah, he's a good number two. I'm not taking anything away from that, but we need a number three wide receiver. And yes, I'm aware we could still sign one, probably Mike Williams on a cheap deal, but with the injury history is still does not rule out the possibility of the Bears taking a wide receiver in the first round. So, this does not mean, and I know Twitter went wild with this Keenan Allen news, as I expected it to. They're saying, hey, the potential offense could be Caleb Williams. He has two veteran receivers. And then you have the Justin Fields side saying, well, this is the best weapons he's ever had here in Chicago. Like, it's so one-sided here, and it doesn't matter what move the Bears do. If they do trade the number one overall pick, there's going to be Caleb fans saying that Ryan Poles should be fired, and vice versa on the Justin Fields side. If they do stick with the number one overall pick and take Caleb Williams, which at this point, It's impossible because if you're Ryan Poles and you said that you want to build for the draft brick by brick, the this does not really rule out the possibility of the Bears trading the number one overall pick and acquire draft assets because the Bears need a center. I don't care if we just signed a starting caliber center that we sign him to a 1 year deal and maybe he'll be the starter week one. I don't know. But we need a center. The center is the biggest need of Chicago Bears, not the quarterback. The center is the huge needs because we had Lucas Patrick, who was a revolving door, Cody Whitehair, who couldn't snap a ball right, and we had Sam Mustipher. We already know how that experiment worked out for us. And like I said, if the Poles is not going in with 4 draft picks, he's going to trade down either from 1 or 9. And if Ryan Poles is smart, he's trading the number 1 overall pick. He probably will trade down with the Commanders and trade down with the Giants probably. And I've been thinking about this scenario tons and tons of times because I have to think outside the box. If Ryan Poles wants to get more draft picks because he currently has 4, he has to not only trade down once, maybe twice, but maybe trade with the Commanders most likely. And I'm probably going to do a scenario where they trade with the Commanders, then they trade down again with the New York Giants, and they can both get Caleb Williams, and the Giants can get Drake May. So, and basically, that would leave the Bears to number 6, and obviously Marvin Harrison will be gone, assuming that he falls down to number 6, or Roma Doomsday or Malik Neighbors. And people want to say, well, Michael, you traded for Keenan Allen. That should be enough. But here's the thing, though. People don't understand. He's 31 years old. This is the last year on his contract, depending if the Bears were to sign him or not. And the Bears currently have are empty on number 3 wide receivers on this time of recording. So if the Bears do in fact get Mike Williams, I won't be surprised if the Bears do not take a wide receiver in the first round. So you have to think. There are many needs that people make it out to be. People think that the Bears are a quarterback away from being good. Michael, the Bears are a quarterback away from being good. You have it. The Bears have everything right. They just need a quarterback. So, anyways, I do want to give I will break down Keenan Allen's film the best I can. I'll probably go to Chase Daniel, but he mostly does quarterback film, so I'll see if he does any receivers. But I may want to do I might consider doing the all 22 because it's only $20, and I'll do a lot of breakdowns for y'all if y'all want me to. Just let me know in the comment section down below. But let me know what this Keenan Allen thing means for the Chicago Bears. Let me know what your thoughts is in the comment section down below. Thank you all for watching. As always, bear down.